5-second roll of pizza the other day.
I'll go 5-minute roll. I don't care. Wipe it off. It's fine. Germs are good for you. So what are we gonna?
Are you doing an intro?
What are we calling this? Besides hostage video.
Jeff's cubicle.
That would be a good one. What about everything is terrible and nothing is not on fire? We can just have fire in the background. What if we just call it Please Click, but then we have that video of Jeb Bush in 2016?
Please clap.
But then we overdub it, says Please Click. But it's sad. Please click. Should we go with Please Click?
Click it.
Whatever, I don't care. This is Please Click. Is that what I'm supposed to do? First story, it is no longer legal to challenge someone to a duel in Canada. So if someone insults your honor and you demand satisfaction, you pull off your white glove and you smack them with it and you say, I challenge you to pistols at dawn. I mean, you get to pick the weapon and the time, I think. I don't know why you'd pick dawn though, because it seems early. It seems like I would go like mid-afternoon and get a nice breakfast, lunch, and maybe a couple drinks. Who cares? Apparently Canada is trying to introduce legislation to clean up its archaic laws, and this happens to be one of them. So now you can challenge people to a duel in Canada. Turns out you just can't shoot people. So you can just slap people with gloves, demand satisfaction. The last time there was a duel in Canada was 186 years ago, so I don't know how much is going to change. Another odd law that was repealed is fraudulently pretending to practice witchcraft.
How do you prove you're a real witch?
You float. Everyone knows that. Moving on, next story. Headline. Law. What? What'd you say?
Sinker. Isn't that like a common phrase? Headline, sinker.
That's hook, line, and sinker. Headline, lost prosthetic ear, mystery solved after owner hears about story on social media. I don't know if he actually heard it though, because he was missing the ear. Someone found a prosthetic ear in the sand on Manatee Beach, somewhere in Florida. I don't know. It's all beach to me. The beachgoer turned in his ear to the police, who posted photos on Facebook. The Facebook's post asked if you lost an ear, and apparently some guy that was missing an ear, his wife responded that he was missing an ear. His ear fell.
How he lost his ear in the first place?
I don't do research. I'm not a real journalist. I would have preferred if whoever found it just put a listing for a free ear on Craigslist. Free ear. Free to a good home. Next story. Tornado of poop. Homes ruined after raw sewage spews from toilets. Sylvia Ortiz shot video of her toilet overflowing.
A tornado of poop started like forming and then just started spewing out.
I'm glad you asked. There was an underground blockage in the sewage system in the town of Melrose, Massachusetts, according to WHDH in Boston. The blockage basically sent sewage up through 4 people's toilets in their homes. You can smell the pictures. They're that bad.
What did it smell like?
It smells like sewage, Chloe. Mostly poop. Other people's poop, which is the worst kind of poop.
This happened in my house a few months ago. True story.
You had a tornado of poop in your house?
It did not shoot up to the ceiling, but it shot out of every drain.
Can you ever get rid of that smell, or is it just like baked in?
Oh, it was a lot of bleach.
I would just burn the house down and move on.
Yay. The show.
This thing here is just a tornado of poop. Vermont driver sideswipes a cruiser while searching for sitcom on his phone. A guy named Kevin Bacon. Unsure if it's that Kevin Bacon. I don't think it's that Kevin Bacon. There's at least 2 Kevin Bacons.
Do you think he was using Bing?
No, he was not. He was searching for episodes of Saved by the Bell, which you can probably Google on Bing, I guess. Google on Bing? Bing on Bing? He's a 55-year-old man. I don't know what he was doing searching for episodes of Saved by the Bell. It seems a bit out of his age range.
It's a classic.
Yeah, I think
It's a
everyone
classic.
should be Googling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was like old when it was airing.
He was
He's
driving
so
It's like how old you were now. You wouldn't watch Saved by the Bell now?
You would
No.
know.
If you're like driving, what would compel you to go, I need to watch Saved by the Bell right now? And what episode do you think he was looking for? The one where Jesse gets on drugs?
That's the best.
Yeah, it's really the only one I can think of.
Can you recreate it for us?
I don't have to study for anything. I never studied for anything.
Oh,
That's
you
why
got
I'm so
that right.
dumb and I'm stuck doing this. Can you stream Saved by the Bell? Is that available on
It's on Netflix?
the Netflix, Hulu?
Maybe Hulu.
Hulu? Who's got everything? There's ads, but they got a lot of stuff. Hulu, if you're listening, want to sponsor a garbage video series.
Move on to the good ones.
Okay, let's move on to the good one. This is what 2020 Democratic presidential candidates' comfort food preferences are. This is from a New York Times interview series. I assume the New York Times asked them other questions.
Are we picking our Democratic candidate right now?
Yes.
Based solely on what they want to eat. Could I have a meal with them and not make fun of them? Cory Booker, senator from New Jersey, said, lots of veggies.
Boo.
Why veggies?
Fried veggies?
Veggies. Veggies. He just eats veggies. Tulsi Gabbard, congresswoman from Hawaii. Vegan cupcakes.
Oh.
Ah, boo.
I don't know what the appeal of vegan cupcakes is.
Just say
Maybe
cupcakes.
it's a really great vegan cupcake.
Why would you just not get a real cupcake? Beto O'Rourke, any kind of fast food?
Ha,
I wish he'd be a little more specific. He's from Texas, so he'd probably just say Whataburger. Steve Bullock, who I don't know who he is, governor of Montana, he loves a good hamburger. I can get down with that.
Sounds like something I would say.
Honest.
A good hamburger. I feel like you just eat jicama and seaweed.
Love a good bean burrito.
You know you can get stuff in burritos. It's not beans, right? You can have like meats and cheese. Seth Moulton, congressman from Massachusetts. You can't beat a burger for a quick, classic American meal. He's pandering. At least specify which burger. A vegan burger. You get a Beyond Burger. They're not that good. John Delaney, former congressman from Maryland. Grilled chicken sandwich from McDonald's, no sauce, 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, get real.
Highly specific. I'm disappointed that it's grilled chicken. Because if you're going to McDonald's, load up on the nuggets. Who cares? It's going to kill you. Just make it taste good. Amy Klobuchar, senator from Minnesota. A baked potato. It's the same person that ate a salad with a comb out of her purse. So, Michael Bennett, senator from Colorado. An Italian sausage sandwich at Pass Key in Pueblo, Colorado. Very specific. Seems like he's pandering to his home state. An Italian sausage sandwich is good. I won't deny him that. Bill de Blasio, mayor of New York City. Pulled pork.
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Finally, something that's relatable. Andrew Yang, former tech executive. Kind bars.
Gross.
They're like chalky and mealy. Maybe if you put it on a burger, put some barbecue sauce on it, deep fry that Kind bar,
And then take
see what
the
happens.
bar out.
John Hickenlooper, former governor of Colorado. Quote, I do have a sweet tooth. I will look for those little bowls of, M&Ms or mints. I'm unsure if he's eating the bowls too, or if he's just going to people's desks and taking handfuls of candy off them. I like candy. Candy's a good answer. Just buy your own bags, don't buy bowls. Jay Inslee, governor of Washington. Quote, it was M&Ms, but I've taken an oath to lay off the M&Ms to maintain belt security. Which is a bad joke. It's a bad joke. He should be disqualified for running for president based on that joke alone.
I don't think M&M's can go too far.
M&Ms are just sugar. They can make anyone. I mean, if you like are funneling M&Ms, I think you can get fat.
I guess if you eat a whole pound bad.
Him and Cory Booker need to switch.
Put the M&Ms on a piece of celery. Bernie Sanders, senator from Vermont.
Oh gosh.
Last time out, we did a trip to the West Coast, and I gained 3 pounds in 4 days. So it's too much comfort food, which is not an answer, which is a very Bernie Sanders answer.
He forgot the question while he was answering it.
I can only assume he went to In-N-Out. Marianne Williamson, self-help author, crazy person running for president. Quote, I have no comfort food.
He's a witch.
This is the side of an insane
He's a
person.
witch.
Pete Buttigieg, mayor of South Bend, Indiana. Comfort food is beef jerky. I don't know if it's a comfort food though. It's like something you eat when you're hungry and you're on the go. You're on a long bike ride and you gotta eat food. Tim Ryan, congressman from Ohio. I'm an ice cream guy, he says. Everyone likes ice cream. Doesn't say which kind. I'm gonna assume mint chocolate chip. Julian Castro, former housing secretary. I don't have a food, I have a comfort drink, which is iced tea.
No.
He's immediately disqualified because A, there's no carbs, there's no sugar, there's no calories. It's not a food. It's barely a drink. It's got some caffeine in it. I mean, I like iced tea, but I would never consider it a comfort food. It's like healthy for me. Iced tea is health food for me, not a comfort food. Eric Solwell. Solwell? It's really comfort coffee. My favorite coffee is a mocha. Also, not a food. Coffee's fine, but not really a comfort.
What mocha? Mocha latte?
His favorite coffee is a mocha. He just discovered this mocha thing like a week ago. He went back to the 90s and went to a coffee shop. Kirsten Gillibrand, senator from New York, a glass of whiskey. Relatable, not a food. I mean, if she said 7 glasses of whiskey, she's just taking the edge off after a long day. It's not a comfort food. Put some M&Ms in there, see what happens. Let's party. Elizabeth Warren, senator from Massachusetts, chips and guacamole. Surprising. I wouldn't go comfort foodie. It is good. Again, put some M&Ms and then guacamole. Somebody make me that, Chloe. I want some guacamole with M&Ms in it tomorrow. Kamala Harris, senator from California, French fries.
Yeah, no,
Which is,
that's real.
that's probably the best answer thus far. I love a good French fry, or a few, or many, or just the whole thing. I don't think she's discerning in the French fry front. She'll just shove French fries in her face. I just eat them by the handful. I don't want someone stealing them from me, because I'm a slob. Former Vice President Joe Biden did not reply, but I have some guesses. Ham? He seems like a ham guy, just walking around with ham on the bone, just chewing it. Werther's Originals, just pockets are full of Werther's Originals, just popping them in his mouth. Bologna, he likes bologna. All right, we done? Whatever, let's just put it on the internet, I don't care.
Please clap.